if you're not a main character, that's your ass. In fact, there's some attacks like, how'd you let this zombie get you? Yeah. That's one where the zombies just come up and they stop being a zombie. They just they push this bitch against the wall. And, they get thuggish on his ass. Oh no! See, we doing this.
Yeah. He walked up like
he walked up on him like he pushed in like he owed him money. Hey, bitch, where my money?
You been ducking me all week, man.
Bitch, I've been looking for your ass all week. Come here, bring your ass in. Get him, y'all. Search his pockets. Get his pockets. The practical effects in this are pretty great. So, they acting their ass off. They having fun being zombies out there, man. This is a low budget film. So some of the practical effects are pretty cool, man. For the budget, they try to bring in as much as they can. There's a lot of variety in the game. They don't have the money to bring in everything, but they try to do as much as they can, right down to like even zombie crows. What the fuck is wrong with this?
That's a pretty good puppet, though.
It's a practical effect, man. Yeah, the practical effects are actually really good, man.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah, and if you watch and if you don't know about the game, if I was to tell you the attention to detail that they do, you'd appreciate it because they even do a big nod for the fans out there where they got a famous zombie from the game. It's like the first zombie you encounter in the first game. It's like when you play the game, like if you don't know what the game is and you're playing it, this is the moment where it's like, what am I doing? What am I playing right here? It's like the first zombie you encounter. So they they put that in the movie. And they put that in advertising. That's what people are like, oh shit, this might be actually really good because they're paying attention to detail. The locations in here are pretty accurate. There's a part where they get called out to go investigate what they call the Spencer Mansion. If you played the game, you know that they actually are very close to building sets.
They gave them their blueprint.
Yeah, Capcom. Yeah, Capcom gave them a blueprint and said, build as much as you can with it. Now you can tell that is scaled down just a little bit from the game, but man, they got it very right. The candles, the stuff that's on the walls,
chandelier.
Yeah, all that stuff, man. The police station from 2. It was a former museum. They got the interior was that's exactly how it looks in the game. That's exactly how it looks out on the outside. And I don't know if that's a set. That might be computer generated or a miniature or something. I don't know, but that's what it looks like in the game, man.
Right. There could be a stand-in right there, and then that's CG behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it looks good.
Yeah, the interior sets, all the stuff in the sound stages were done, man, to replicate exactly what was in the game. The paintings, the vases, they even work a puzzle from the game into the movie.
Do you hear that?
Like you have to actually play a note on piano to open a secret door, and I thought, okay, how would they do that in the movie? And actually, they made it make sense. It's
got that Palm Pilot.
Yeah, exactly. That's the 90s, baby.
90s.
But even the actor's like, damn, I wish I had played the game. I don't going on here.
Exactly.
Look, y'all play. I'm gonna sit here unless you tell me.
Yeah, they brought in things like the mercenaries from the game, from the game series. Man, everything looked impressive in the marketing, and for a while in the film, it was fine. And they did as much as they could with that budget, and then it just hit a wall. That cheapness started showing. Yeah, you could only do so much. I almost think all right, y'all spent a lot of money getting this stuff right, and they just ran out of money quick.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they thought they were going to get another infusion of cash, and it was not coming.
Yeah, because while the zombies look cool, man, the movie starts shooting tight to cover its limited space. Like they built some sets, but they can, how many times can you keep going around the same set? So I think to reuse some of it, they start shooting tight and start light and dark and start editing real quick to kind of to cover all that up, their limitations of space up. I can tell you, they did that because they used that room about 5-6 times.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems pretty frustrating because he's got that one lighter, and I was like, dude, that won't stay lit. I was like, back up out of there. What are you doing?
Man, that lighter, the attacks get sillier.
And I did read that, like, well, that lighter was in this particular game.
Yeah,
I'm like,
but
I don't care.
Who gives the lighter? The attacks get sillier to the point where the zombies got more sense than humans. Because, since they, again, are using limited space, now they're playing in the dark, trying to cover up that we in the same room and shit that we've been in before. And they think they're trying to be cinematically clever. There's a scene where the dude, Chris Redfield, got a lighter. He keeps clicking it. And he keeps clicking it to see this zombie that keeps coming towards him. Do you want to move?
Yeah. I was like, back up.
Yeah.
Why are you standing in the same spot?
He gone by now.
Yeah. Shit. And it gets so stupid that even the zombie is like, look, this is dumb. Look, this is too easy. So the zombie's like, look, man, this ain't fun. So the zombie like, listen, you're just making this too easy for me, man. I'm going to have some fun. So he keeps clicking that lighter, not moving. So the zombie's like, I'm just going to flank your ass. Like the zombie got tired of playing and went behind him.
That's never this bullshit.
Yeah, I'm tired. You want to be stupid. I ain't got time for this.
Yeah, man. So much is with Robbie Amell, who looks so much like Michael Pena in this movie.
He does.
Yeah, all through it. But he should have died so many times.
Yeah.
Like, he'd have a horde on him, and he's holding him off with his arms.
Yeah.
Any other character is just dead.
Man, that is true, because he better be glad his name is Chris Redfield, because that means he's a main character, because if you're not a main character, that's your ass. In fact, there's some attacks like, how'd you let this zombie get you? Yeah. That's one where the zombie just come up and they stop being a zombie. They just they push this bitch against the wall. And, they get thuggish on his ass.
Oh no!
Shit, we doing this.
Yeah. He walked up like
he walked up on him like he pushed in like he owed him money. Hey, bitch, where my money?
He brought his boy. You been ducking me all week, man.
Bitch, I've been looking for your ass all week. Come here, bring your ass in. Get him, y'all. Search his pockets. Get his pockets. The most confusing is when a helicopter pilot got attacked, and he obviously got attacked. Oh, shit, he got attacked. He got arthritis. He got the palsy and shit.
And what was he doing? Checking his phone?
Yeah.
Reading a magazine?
Hey, it's the 90s. He ain't checking his cell phone.
That's right.
I don't know what he doing.
Yeah, look at his dick.
I'll tell you what, he wasn't
paying attention.
He wasn't looking for that.
Like nobody told him about the zombies. He's like, yeah. So if my next paycheck, I'm gonna give him one of these.
Right? Yeah.
That zombie was almost like, no, I want masturbation.
Oh, man.
No.
He doesn't even look all that scared. He's over like, yo, man, my dick one now. You
put your dick up here.
Hey, man, what do nothing? You know what? Ain't nobody around with Jack. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
What you doing? He's like, yeah, this feel good.
Oh, shit. Hey. Come on, get some privacy.
He ain't scared. He just embarrassed.
Yeah, yes, exactly. He was scared. He's just like, oh, shit, don't you tell nobody. Just fight me, all right?
So you saw him get attacked. Like I said, you saw his shit. He got the arthritis in his joints and everything. So I don't know what's going on, but I guess somehow he still managed to take off while the zombie was eating him. And I guess he died midair. Zombie was flying. I don't know, but that don't make any sense. To me, I don't know.
I mean, maybe he thought if he got in the air, the zombie would fall off.
Yeah, the zombie like, nah, bitch, too late for that. I'm here now.
We in this together.
Shit, I'm gonna eat one way.
Yeah.
The silliest attack occurs with that damn were rabbit, Claire's contact. He's the one that's been giving her information about Umbrella doing crooked things in the city about to go down. And all the corruption that's going on. And he got caught and they locked his ass up like a damn pound puppy up in here. And
Come on, man.
They got him in a basement. And locked up, man. And here's now. I want to say something about this guy, but here's another thing, man. So this guy's locked up. This nerdy ass guy is locked up in a basement, in a cell, behind bars. And still, this guy somehow manages to make a bitch out of Leon.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Fucking boy band wannabe. You think umbrellas spend all their time?
Shit out of you. Your pretty ass. While he's making a bitch out of Leon, he ain't too much smarter than Leon, I'll tell you that, because the dude is he knows everything about Umbrella. He knows everything about the T virus is making people zombies and all that kind of stuff, and G viruses and Z viruses and all that kind of shit. He's in a cell with a dude that is changing into a zombie, and he knows it.
Is he okay?
Thank you, stupid.
When do those sounds sound okay?
You have been around here for the last hour and a half. You've seen zombies. And now you gonna say, hey, you all right? He's so stupid.
Hey man, would you
just get the
key?
Right, can you get the keys, please?
Yeah.
Oh, they're upstairs.
But my man is in there with a zombie. He's got a gun. You think that once he gets that gun, the first thing that he would do is maybe pop this soon to be zombie right here.
Yeah. It's almost like he's like, really? You didn't shoot me? Okay, I guess.
Hey, you want this?
Yeah.
You know it's the rules in zombie movies that nobody has peripheral vision and they can't hear anything.
But he knew that dude was in there.
That's why you start
had a gun in his hand.
Yeah, popping rounds up.
He's too busy threatening Leon.
You're right.
Who was around trying to find the key?
Yeah.
Get the key out of there.
I knew it.
I think this is it. I don't know.
That's true.
I think it's the wrong one.
Leon will distract you.
Yeah.
You just be angry at him.
I knew it. I was just about to ask. I was like, I bet he takes the keys out, can't find the right one, or drops them or some shit or whatever.
He's actually taking his time. He's like, okay, wait a minute. I got it.
I hate him. I don't
Yeah. You don't have to like the game character. You don't have to know anything about the game. This guy is hateable.
Yeah.
Not unlikable.
Yeah.
Hateable. They're trying to do so much, and it shows more and more as the movie goes on. Creatures. Now, if you know the game, you know what the creatures are. But even if you do know the games, you're like, okay, just now random shit is just popping up.
Okay, so it is random because to me watching it, I'm like, this just seems random with these creatures.
Not random creature. They ain't set nothing up for to tell you what these experiments are. These creatures. No, I know what the creature is. I can tell you everything. I can tell you everything about it. It's called a liquor.
Okay.
Leon's got to be the luckiest son of a bitch, man, because his ass would be gone. Now, you want to talk about things popping up. I say Leon is lucky because, again, shit is just popping up out of nowhere. That liquor would have got Leon if... Okay, this bitch is back. Okay, now you mean to tell me for the last 20 years she just been roaming this building?
And that suit has been growing with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I thought that was a cool ass design for that suit. It's creepy.
No, it is. Again, that's based on the game. Now, if you watch the game, you know why she's wearing a damn Michael Myers mask.
Why?
But yeah, exactly. They don't tell you why.
No, they don't tell me shit.
Man, there's a whole...
I'm asking you right now.
So she's an experiment from when she was a little girl.
Okay.
She was an orphan. They experimented on her. They gave her all these... So if you... Listen, this is no excuse for the movie because the movie should be explaining shit like this. They just throwing shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, her name is Lisa Trevor, and she's almost immortal with the experiments that they've done.
Okay.
That's why she's been living for so long.
Okay.
But she don't live in the orphanage. She lives at the mansion.
Oh.
And they keep her and they made a special dungeon for her in the mansion.
Okay.
So so that kind of explains everything, right?
Yeah.
And the mask that she's wearing, she's attacked some of the researchers and is so pissed about how he killed her mother, I think, that she wears their skins.
Oh.
So
that's interesting. It's too bad none of that was in the
I was gonna say, and everything he said is not in the movie, is it?
No.
Yeah, they killed her mother, I think, Umbrella, and then they took her and experimented on her. So she to get back to researchers, and it's been a long time I've seen the thing on this, but yeah, she wears the skins of the researchers and stuff.
Okay.
And so yeah,
it's like trophies or whatever.
But in the mansion, she's probably the mansion's abandoned except for zombies and shit. So she's been wandering around for years.
Mm-hmm.
And, this occupied orphanage.
Yeah.
ain't nobody see no damn mutant running around living in the basement or underground or wherever because she says I live below. What does that mean?
How does she eat?
Yeah. The worst CG in the movie involves this dude, Dr. Birkin. Now, you know the actor who plays it.
Yeah, Neil McDonough.
Neil McDonough. Yeah. Who right here at the beginning of the movie, Dr. Birkin, he seems like a nice family man. He's hanging out with his wife and his kid. And then shit starts to go down in Raccoon City, and then they discover that he's a crazy-ass mad scientist.
William, what have you been doing down here?
God's work.
Oh, suddenly she's Christy Nome.
Yeah.
I was blindsided.
Yeah, I didn't know he was doing this shit.
Doing this shit. What have you been doing down here?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah. Making zombies, bitch. God's work. You about to see God, you keep asking questions. Yeah, man.
Had the door unlocked.
But the thing is, even when they tried to introduce him as a family man, to be, in the middle of the movie, we knew something was up with him when he showed up at the start of the movie wearing this damn toupee on his head.
Oh, that wig.
Cracked me up.
Shit! Looking like a damn ventriloquist dummy.
Had the nerve to turn around, boy.
Yeah. You gonna go play that seriously.
Yeah, I was gonna let you slide till you turned your head, player. You know, I was gonna say,
it's like he's doing a fashion show for toupees.
All right.
Yeah.
check this one out.
This is this season's model.
Big Johnny Quest wig.
Yeah. So when it's revealed that Wesker is working for some mysterious agency trying to get the T-virus,
Of course.
he takes out Birkin and his wife, cold-blooded. He shoots both of them when they try to stop him from taking it.
No, I don't suppose it does.
Come from
My Disney shirt.
That's funny. The whole time Wesker's wearing that vest, and I kept thinking, that's so thin. It just didn't seem very tactical. Yeah, sure enough, it did not stop a bullet at all.
It did not
slow it down.
And he was confident in that vest because he just stood there. Yeah, take shit.
No, I don't suppose it does.
Got this vest on, homie.
He
Shot the part in the middle of it. It wasn't there.
You might have been wearing that goddamn T-shirt.
Yeah, I know. He shot me the zipper.
But the thing is that Birkin put that shit up in him, the T-virus or one of those viruses.
Yeah, I was like, why would you do that?
Because I guess he knew he was going to die.
Yeah, so in case somebody shoots him.
I guess he knew he was going to die, and it turns him into a damn mutant creature. Now, the first stage of that, the practical makeup is pretty cool, except for one thing you see on here. It is one goofy little detail.
Such a sweet little soldier. Such a loyal little troll.
They put these old damn
Dumbo ears.
Yeah, these damn Alfred E. Newman ears. It's like, come on, man. I know this supposed to be falling off, but that looks silly as hell.
And also, man, you a cyborg or you a zombie?
They try to kill Birkin again.
Get fuck away from my brother.
So he's out again, and before Wesker checks out, because that bullet hit something, and he's gone, man. And see, you can see for yourself. There he goes. And so he tells the friends that he betrayed that there's a train on the city that will get them out, and they find it.
Oh, he did betray him.
Yeah, he did.
I honestly didn't understand his betrayal, like why he wouldn't just take them along with him.
Because so again, I'm explaining shit that probably don't even matter because it's in the game.
Yeah.
His mission was to get the T-virus.
Right.
And he's not, he's just, in the game, he's actually playing everybody.
Oh.
He's an agent of Umbrella.
Oh.
He goes in with them to the mansion to almost see how the creatures work. See them in action.
This movie don't give a.
Yeah, none of that came through.
I mean, they're doing fan service.
All I know is that he was going to get on the train, and they were like, "Well, how come you didn't tell us? Why would you betray us?" And he never gave a reason why. I was like, "Why not just take them with you?"
No, because he's not their friend. He's a secret operative. That's why he keeps getting these messages.
Okay.
In the movie, they don't make it clear. Of course.
Once again.
Yeah, he's in the game. He's a secret agent of Umbrella he's there to look at the creatures and see how they work.
Okay.
And see how, because they're supposed to be weapons.
Yeah.
And then I guess make sure that all evidence is gone, get the T-virus and whatnot. There's a boss you fight at the end, you know, and it's revealed that he's been playing you the whole time.
Okay.
Oh,
That sounds kind of cool.
Like he actually, the whole thing of sending these people to the mansion was kind of a setup.
okay.
That,
But you don't
if
know
they
that.
had done one movie,
Yeah.
that would have been clear.
Yeah.
But, you know, this movie, every scene should have a QR code in the bottom right where you can just keep going. I don't know what's going on. You just scan it and it tells you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, I mean, it's like, I mean, Jesus.
Anyway, they leave it on this train. And
I guess.
yeah, they leave it
For whatever reason.
They leave it on the train before the city gets nuked. But of course, anyone's played the games, they know that mutated people don't stay down until the last moment. So
If you ever watched a movie, you know that people don't stay down.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the reason you have double tap.
So who shows up? Oh, bad CG Birkin.
Oh, God.
Get me out this bad CG.
I mean, it's one thing to show up as a giant creature, but having his face in the middle, I couldn't help but laugh.
That's what he just says. That's his line.
He's like, I know this looks terrible. I know.
Help me. I'm sorry, guys.
They ran out of money.
The budget ran out.
Yeah, I know. Just
I'm like,
shoot.
is it even still Neil McDonough at this point of his
Oh, Jesus. This looks awful.
Nah.
The prototype they showed me the way
Boy,
better.
and it just ain't nothing but eyeballs. It just, yeah, it's, and they're trying to, be faithful to the game. Creatures do look like that, so it's very inspired by that. But the CG just so bad.
Jesus.
But you wouldn't believe who's here to save the day and save us from this terrible CG.
You ugly fuck!
Oh, shit. Wait, don't do that. I'm laughing because in that enclosed space, it would have killed everybody.
He's dead right now.
I love those Leon.
Pieces, and everybody else would have died too.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you ugly. Oh, hold on, I found it.
Shit. And that's why the creature got blasted, because that creature, that creature looked at him. He looked at him and said, wait, is that dumbass?
Yeah, I know, for real, yeah.
Him?
Oh, shit. I can't go out like this. I can't go out like this. First class. Don't. Just don't. Don't.
Yeah.
You don't get to do that. You do not get to do that.
You didn't earn that shit.
This all would have been done a long time ago for you.
And so after Umbrella blows up Raccoon City and a cow.
That cow ain't done nothing to nobody.
But after they do that, our heroes walk out the rubble and nothing. That's it.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. That is it.
Oh, usual suspect walking out like a motherfucker.
The stinger?
You know what? I just now found out there is one.
You know what? Yeah, because when we saw it originally, I guess I walked out. I was disgusted. And then when I'm watching it yesterday, I was like, oh, there's a stinger. Because I spent the whole time, well, not then, but lately, watching it now, going like, hey, where's this one character? I keep seeing a lot of cosplay with her. And she's not here. What's going on?
Like you, I was so disgusted. I had never seen what we're about to see right here. So this is brand new with me. Like in the chat, and Martin wasn't here, I wouldn't even know this. I still wouldn't know this existed. This stinger scene right here. Yeah, that's what I was after watching this movie.
You're awake at last.
Where am I?
Oh shit! Okay, I did not see this.
Mm-hmm.
You know who that character is?
Ada Wong.
Yeah,
yeah. And like I said, I only know her because a lot of hot girls dress up as her for cosplay.
She was in 2. Yeah,
okay.
She's the one that keeps Leon throughout the game.
My name is Ada Wong.
What do you want?
I can see your dick is hard.
And that's that. Well, I guess if you play the games, that means something. And if you don't, I'm like, okay, your name is Ada Wong.
Yeah, no, she's a big character in the games.
Yeah. No, I've come to know that since watching it then.
Yeah.
But also that actress is really bad.
Yeah, she
her line delivery is awful.
She's doing cosplay right now herself.
Yeah. She's like Gal Gadot level.
Yeah, I get out with that. And by the way, that shit is not in the games with her interacting with this character.
Oh, is that right?
No, not that I know of, but anyway, y'all, that's it. That is it. Revisiting this is actually, it is funnier to me just seeing it because man, it just now really has sunk in how much of a dumbass Leon was in this movie. Like I remember thinking, this dude's incompetent. But god damn, when you really analyze it, it's like, how the f you still alive?
Mm-hmm.
You should not. I mean, I don't care if a zombie attack happened or not. You shouldn't be functioning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? He'd have done something stupid like fall down a manhole if there weren't any zombies. He'd have died, but the fact that there was all this chaos is how he stayed alive.
Yeah.
The ironic thing.
Yeah, so. Well, there y'all go, man. Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.